What if I told you your dog has rules they expect you to follow? Would you know what they are? Most owners think they do. They believe that as long as their dog has food, water, and some attention, everything is fine. But dogs also have silent expectations. Signals and boundaries they communicate every single day. And if you keep breaking those rules, which many people do without even realizing it, your dog won't sit you down and explain it. They'll simply become more distant, more confused, and sometimes less trusting. Let's start with one rule that many owners misunderstand. 1. Staring directly into your dog's eyes. Have you ever looked straight into your dog's eyes and held that gaze? Maybe you thought it was a loving moment, a way to connect. But sometimes your dog experiences it very differently. In the dog world, direct and prolonged eye contact can feel like pressure or confrontation. Among animals, a hard stare often signals dominance or a challenge. That's why many dogs will look away, blink, or turn their head when you stare at them for too long. They're not ignoring you. They're actually trying to calm the situation. In dog language, breaking eye contact is a calming signal. It means, I'm not looking for conflict. Dogs evolved to read subtle social signals. When eye contact feels too intense, they may become uncomfortable or unsure about your intentions. Researchers studying dog behavior have found that dogs respond more positively to relaxed body language and soft expressions than to intense staring. So what's the better way to connect? Look at your dog gently. Relax your face. Blink naturally. Let your dog come closer to you instead of forcing the interaction. That's how dogs understand trust. And if you've been staring into those puppy eyes thinking it was love, don't worry.
Look at you.
Your dog probably understood your good intentions anyway. But pay close attention to the last section of this video, because where your dog chooses to sleep at night can actually reveal how safe and connected they feel with you. And the answer might surprise you. 2. Petting your dog when they're not in the mood. Have you ever started petting your dog, and after a few moments they suddenly pulled away, or gently pushed your hand away with their nose? Maybe you thought they were being strange. After all, dogs love affection, right? Yes. But there's an important rule many owners miss. Dogs don't always want physical contact when humans decide they should. Just like people, dogs have moments when they want attention, and moments when they want space. When a dog becomes overstimulated, even friendly touch can start to feel uncomfortable. Before that happens, dogs usually send signals. They might lick their lips, yawn, turn their head away, or shift their body slightly away from your hand. Those are subtle ways of saying, I need a little break. Most owners miss these signals because they're focused on how cute the moment feels. But dogs communicate through body language long before they grow uncomfortable. The rule is simple. Let your dog choose the interaction. Pet them in short, calm moments. And if they move away, respect that choice. Ironically, when dogs know they can walk away whenever they want, they usually come back for more affection. That's not rejection. That's your dog showing you trust. And hey, if this is already changing the way you see your dog, hit like and subscribe so we can reach more owners who want to understand the rules their dog will never bark about. 3. Moving their favorite spot. You know that one spot your dog always sleeps in. Maybe it's their bed in the corner, a blanket on the couch, or that exact place on the rug where they curl up every evening. Now think about what happens when you suddenly move it. You rearrange the living room, you move their bed to another room. You throw away the old blanket they loved. To you, it's just cleaning or redecorating. But to your dog, something important just disappeared. Dogs build strong emotional associations with places. Their favorite sleeping spot isn't random. It's a place that smells like them, smells like you, and feels safe. When that spot suddenly changes, many dogs become confused. They wander around the room. They sniff the floor where the bed used to be. Sometimes they even refuse to settle down. That's because dogs rely heavily on scent and routine to understand their environment. When something familiar disappears overnight, it can temporarily disrupt their sense of security. The rule here is simple. If your dog has chosen a favorite resting place, try to respect it. And if you do need to move their bed or blanket, move it gradually. Let them see where it goes. Encourage them to use the new spot, That way their safe place doesn't suddenly feel like it vanished. 4. Interrupting them while they eat. Do you ever talk to your dog while they're eating? Maybe you walk by and say something sweet. Maybe you pet them while they're chewing. It feels harmless. But for many dogs, mealtime is actually a very focused moment. Eating triggers deep survival instincts that dogs inherited from their ancestors. Even friendly dogs can become tense if they feel their food might be interrupted. That's why some dogs pause eating when someone stands too close to the bowl. Their brain switches from, I'm eating, to, I need to monitor what's happening around my food. You might not notice it, but that small pressure can change their behavior over time. Dogs that feel stressed during meals may start eating too fast, guarding their bowl, or becoming anxious around food. And in homes with multiple dogs, the pressure can be even stronger. If bowls are too close together, one dog may feel rushed because another dog is nearby. The rule is simple. When your dog is eating, give them space. Let them focus on their meal without hovering over them. And if you have more than one dog, feed them in separate areas so each dog can eat calmly. Those few minutes at the bowl should feel safe and predictable. 5. Ignoring them when you walk in. When you come home after a long day, what's the first thing you do? Maybe you drop your keys, check your phone, take off your shoes. But meanwhile, your dog has probably been waiting. For dogs, greetings are a huge social moment. When your dog runs to the door, wags their tail, or circles around you excitedly, they're performing a greeting ritual. In the dog world, greeting your pack members matters. It reinforces the bond between you. So when a dog greets you and gets ignored, they don't understand why the ritual didn't happen. They may slow down their greetings over time. They may stop waiting at the door, not because they stopped loving you, but because the interaction stopped being part of your routine together. The fix is incredibly simple. When you walk in, take a few seconds, look at your dog, say something warmly, give them a quick pet. To them, that small moment means everything. Where your dog sleeps actually reveals how safe they feel with you. Have you ever noticed where your dog chooses to sleep at night? Maybe they sleep right next to your bed. Maybe they curl up at your feet. Or maybe they prefer their own bed across the room. That choice tells you something important. Dogs are most vulnerable when they sleep, so the place they choose often reflects where they feel the safest. A dog who sleeps right next to you is showing deep trust. They feel comfortable being close while they're in their most relaxed state. A dog who sleeps a little farther away may still trust you completely. They simply prefer a bit more space. And a dog who chooses another room entirely doesn't necessarily love you less. But sometimes it means something in their routine or environment is making them unsure or restless. Maybe it's noise. Maybe it's disrupted routines. Or maybe it's one of the small habits we talked about earlier. The good news is this: dogs are incredibly forgiving. Every single day is another opportunity to strengthen the trust between you. And now you understand the silent rules your dog has been hoping you'd notice all along.